Hey guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 on Sandy Bay. Yes, we're still on Sandy Bay. This week will probably be the final week of just being on Sandy Bay, as I'm hoping to move to a different map. As you just heard, that is my chair going down. 1 minute. Still, this chair is irritating. What is that flashing there? No idea. So, we have our dirty... It's going to be one of these videos. It just went down again. We've got our dirty class here and the header. We are using the up-to-date Sandy Bay. I can't remember why Oxygen David told me that I want to redo the game save. I think he swapped some trees and said they would be missing. I think that's what it is. Fundamentally, I have the same old Sandy Bay. New version of Seasons is available to the testers, so we have that. So if you are a tester and you're on the Slack, then there is a new version waiting for you that you need to do some tinkering if you are using an existing game save. Seasons is still not currently available, guys, to generate to everyone. If you do happen to run across it, because I do believe they are got it in the same place as they used to, it is user advised. It could screw up your game, and probably will screw up your game at some point if you keep on updating it. So it's just a word of warning there. Users discretion, basically. So we'll wash this down. So of course, with Sandy Bay being out, 2 versions, console version and PC version. Console version is basically dumbed down. You don't have all the cool effects that PC does. Yeah, welcome to console. And that is that washed. Very good. I'm meaning to do that for a little while. So we'll shove that back in the barn, shed, whatever you want to call it. Now I don't know if all this grass is supposed to be in here, but I honestly don't mind it being in. That's close enough. Yep, close enough. And now the fun starts getting this back in its proper spot. Maybe able to spin it around. Yes. Come on, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Thank you. So this goes in the way. This goes in the back shed. For whatever reason, actually, Virtual was on TeamSpeak last night. I need to ask him about that. The wheel shader, some of you will have seen in my live stream last week, the wheels were going funky colours. I don't know if it's something related to OBS, it could well be. But I must say I'm very happy the fact that we have everything working as is, which is amazing. I was worried. I'm still not. I'm just going to carry on playing as I've intended to. I keep forgetting we get out that side now. Just in case that we may have to swap out game saves. I'm hoping at this point we're not going to need to. I think it's pretty much set in stone that we shouldn't, by the looks of it. If I see something that's really funky, then I will swap and try and figure out how to do the game save and all that good stuff. So today is predominantly going to be looking after the animals. Did you guys guess correct? Where is our plow? It's not there. So what we'll do is we'll jump on this quick. Sheep may need feeding. It's been a little while. Now let's check them out. Sheep. No, they're good. Cleanliness needs doing. The pigs need feeding. Need to get the pig mixer while the sugar beets and the pig mix are going. That I need to put back in my game. Took that out, as I said previously, just in case it was causing me issues with FPS drop. It seems like it wasn't that, and possibly was something to do with the base game, or more than likely optimization with having a button of mods in this game save. Probably what it is. So what we'll do is we'll probably put the class on the plough in field 20 to get that over and done with. That will take quite some time, as most of you know that. Field 20 is a very, very big field. That'll lift up. There we go. That will lift up. So for anyone wondering, this is where the fertilizer goes. Dan asked me that question, so I thought, well, if he's asked me, that means other people probably wondering the same thing. So that's where the fertilizer is, solid and normal. I believe the blue container over here is either water or you can use it for the fertilizer. But if you look at that, it does clearly say H2O, aka water. So now we'll head over to the pigs. Definitely a different video from yesterday already. Yesterday I was just, well, it was definitely a vlog kind of style, catching back up with you guys. This is more of a gameplay, I guess. Some of you will be questioning me. I know, I can see the comments already. Why have you uploaded episode 20 twice? Well, episode 20-ish isn't. It wasn't even an episode. It wasn't my normal length, so I can't call it an episode. So that's why I called it episode 20-ish. Thumbnail says normal, but I may end up changing that because I know I'm going to get questions. But that's why. If you've made it this far and you're seeing people ask that, just put it in the comment section. That is why. I'll lift that up. Switch that off. That's them happy. Go. Well, a little shy of a pallet there. Quite a little shy, actually. But did I really catch that? Wow. May end up having to mow some grass soon for the sheep. Honestly, I'll just mow in there and fill the wagon up again. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Just use this. That's all you need, really. And I'm about to sneeze again. Every video, I swear. Yep. I had to do that last video too, right towards the beginning. At least we made it 7 odd minutes into it. Haha, duck. And I believe we have fish. This is a little perch, and down in one of the other lakes is a pike, I believe. That's in there. That was a pain to find last time. It was a real big pain in the neck to find. Wait. So something to bear in mind. Playing with seasons. Hit Alt F. You can see we're getting into, well, we're in August, so we're getting into late summer there, early fall, autumn. Coming up, we're getting to get some colder weather and some snow, maybe, by the looks of it, which is not going to be pleasant. So we may end up doing a snow episode. That being said, with seasons updated, yep. Realism modding. If you guys are watching, I think Simulate may have mentioned it in the Slack, whether he's done it yet, I don't know. You've took our ability to away to add snow. As content creators for Farm Sim, having that tool for our disposal is very useful. Something I'm definitely, if I haven't already, I'm gonna ask the question about how do we add that back in. Personally, for just YouTube content, I like the fact that I can add snow. It's pure gold, that is, let me tell you. I think I remember you guys saying that you removed it due to multiplayer issues. Well, I don't play multiplayer, and I most certainly would never use this on multiplayer. Just because it's not available to everyone right now. So, yes, I'll have to endeavour on adding that back in, I think. Alright, we'll tuck that back there. All the animals, honestly, are okay for the time being. So, what we'll do now is, I don't know, but our plough could very possibly be already down there at field 20. Possibly. I'm just searching through now. There it is. Oh yeah, field 13, still in there. Oh, that's right, that's on the John Deere. Not the John Deere. The JCB. So that's a real possibility. This is what we're stuck doing tonight for the rest of the night, guys. Because the hired worker does not, I repeat, does not like doing it. Why, I don't know. Of course, since a few updates have come out, it may be a little better, so we'll give it a whirl and find out. So we'll chuck on hired help right there, and we'll see how it copes. It may hate its life miserably. We'll find out. What I'll do is, actually, we'll take this away. So another cool feature with Seasons, which kudos to you guys, I actually really like. If you got snow falls and it lands in the buckets if they're out in the open, which I don't know how I feel about buckets unless it's a snowdrift. But trailers, stuff like that, unless they're undercover, it will fall into them too, which is kind of cool. Speaking of trailers, we do need to somewhat do a rescue mission actually. So what I can do for the time being is just throw this here. So basically a way around it is you either put stuff under cover or put the tops over them if you can. What I want to do, so this dumper truck, well, you just saw it anyway. The dumper truck is fundamentally screwed now. It'd be interesting to see what the level is like too. They could be kind of a little funky too. And what I want to do is jump into this, get rid of the forecast, we don't need that up right now. Jump in our 27, did I call it 27? No, the 75, drop our front weights here. Walk around here, disconnect it, walk around there. What I want to try and do is grab the, what they call the blade, the shield, from the CZ pack. I want to see what that's like. So we'll just head on down to the store quick and have a little ganders at that, see if it's going to be any good for us. We have snow pushing equipment already, but for the roads I wouldn't mind using this more than the big bulldozers. Maybe the big bulldozer around by the beach area cleaning off where my burger stand is. My burger stand, you may ask? Well, let's go and show you. For those of you that are new, and well, I think most of you probably would have seen it at this point. A little nod to me on that one in the map, which is real cool. First time my name's been put in there. Put in a map, I guess. That's for public use. One thing I was worried about is FPS drops with the new version of Seasons, and it doesn't look like there's any. From what I'm experiencing so far, anything dramatic. Just quickly pull in there. Hop down. And there it is. Landy Kids Tasty Burgers. And there's me logo. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Pretty neat too. Guy walking, the dog, the boat, the dock out there. It's awesome. Definitely done a good job in Transform Sandy Bay around here. Really has. I think a lot of people, especially fresh eggs, have been kind of confused with the new layout. And I was myself for a little while. It took me a while to get used to that. I do like the main yard of being up there actually, a lot more than where it used to be. Where it used to be was a pain to get stuff in and out of that area. But up there it's spot on. Definitely a lot more access than it used to be. So this trailer... see, the help is blocked by an object. We may end up getting rid of, we may keep, I don't know. We may use it in conjunction with our transport truck. So stuff that I do not know. Is there anything else I need to do? Detach? No, good. Alrighty. So the blade that I was referring to is this one here. No, that calls it dozer blade. I may end up... Oh, I can't even try it with snow now. I may just get in, hope and see. I don't know if it's a straight pusher or what the deal is. I believe... Ooh, interesting. I believe it's just a 3-point hitch. So, we'll buy it. For the fear of us getting a good amount of snow this season. Now this blue trailer, actually, we could keep down in the forest. Yeah, it is a 3-point. There you go. So it being a 3-point is just as straight. So fold that up. And I don't think you can do anything else. I bet the rest of it's outside of knowing this thing. Add weights and hit V. Ah, okay. So that would be for like a box blade. How I would want to typically use it. Transport. See, it puts that up. I would have thought that would be down for transport. Interesting. And then of course we can add weight. Does that actually lift? I don't know, it makes it lighter, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think this pack's updated for a while either. But yeah, this is basically the tractor I'd probably put it on typically too. So we'll take this stuff back to the yard. And then we'll find something else to do. Well, as it's getting close to the winter, we're not going to be using any of this stuff yet until the snow hits. Of course, when the snow possibly starts flying, we'll move the dozer out to a closer building. But we'll block the garage off with that trailer. Just seems kind of a smart thing to do. And we'll bring this blade back through here. We do have the plow there that I may set up on the class. Now, just to take that down into field 20 and let it have at it, basically. The John Deere, not John Deere, jeez, the JCB. Yeah, see, it keeps on crashing into the hedges. Which I truly do not understand why. Maybe it'd be okay if I did a headland. Or it's just going to completely freak out if I do this. We will find out. I'd like this to be on the class, honestly, and then get the standard or traditional plough on the JCB here. So what I'll do is just do one pass. Or something that I've seen a lot on Monday that I'm kind of surprised about, and that is the amount of people that was asking if I was live streaming on Monday. I have only ever streamed once on Monday. That was fairly recently because of when Valentine's fell on the Tuesday, where I usually start live streaming, and that was last week. I don't typically live stream on Mondays. As a matter of fact, that's probably the first time I've ever done it, just because Monday is the day I sit down and spend the day recording, for the most part, this week's worth of videos. Then usually towards the back end of the week I'll record stuff for the weekend. Usually that's how it works with me, that's kind of the way I do stuff. And it's done me good for a long time. When I get back to the UK, which is next week, as terrible as it is to say that, it's not a good feeling now that I'm going back. The live streams will probably go back to being weekends. Possibly I'll do stuff during the week. it varies. It really does vary when I'm back in the UK on how much I can live stream. So that is basically a little update on that one there, guys. Just bear that in mind. Everything will be going back to regular scheduled broadcasting, if you like, after this week. I won't be streaming during the week next week. Guarantee you that one. Be lucky if there's many videos next week too. They may be just short 25 minutes videos. So hopefully this will go on its way now. What's going to be closer to jump into? Not the Tatra. We did finish the last tree. So that's powered up quite nicely. I really enjoyed that, so hopefully you guys did, and if you did, we will probably do some more during the week on live streams. Deforesting the forest. How to do that. It was a bunch of fun, actually. Really enjoyed that. So we did a episode 20-ish on forestry, and then we did episode 20 on 100% forestry. Which I did see your guys' comments about. That is meant for smaller trees. 100% you're correct. So I may swap that out, because that forest doesn't have any of the smaller trees, to just a circular saw, basically. The thing that literally just cuts them down, and you go on your merry way. It's probably what I'll end up doing. Oh, yep, I need to get out. I've got to remember that I have to get out and manually hook up stuff now. Now I need to fold that. We can. I wonder if they fixed this actually in 1.4. You guys will see why in a minute. I believe I can put it in transport position here now. Or maybe not. Okay, one of them you can put in transport mode. Which one is it? Fold plow A. There we go. And the wheel flicks over, goes down. Now, the real one should caster. Oh, and it's starting to do it now. Perfect, they have fixed it. Awesome. I wondered if they did. Before it would just drag it. But now, actually... Wow, as you guys can see, it casters around quite nicely. So basically on the real one, a little lever or a pin gets taken off there, I think it is. Let's take a look-see. I believe it is... The videos I have seen, it doesn't show you specifically what happens, but I believe it's this here gets unpinned from the wheel, so it just spins around. It can basically do what it wants when you turn it, which is kind of neat. So this is, honestly, relatively a small plow, I would say, for this machine, especially the horsepower of it. And if it wasn't for the tight turns, I'd probably get away with having it out normally, I guess. So we'll head on down here. And get set up, we will use courseplay on that field. It's pretty much just a necessary thing to do. Such a large field, it literally does take 2 hours to do. So this is Wednesday's video. So I've got a couple more videos that I need to record that I'll probably do tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow evening or something. As I don't know, I got up early today, and honestly I'm not slept that great for the last couple of days, so I'm tired right now. Ew, that was tight. Now because of all this on the ground, we can use this as fertilizer. Alright, let's get courseplay all set up. Now courseplay has been updated for anyone wondering for the Kuhn bale, all-in-one baler. It did have some issues with that by the looks of it. From what I understand. Okay, field 20. I know I don't have a plough set up for this one. At least I will go 4 headlands, I think. After... Oh hey, that took a little bit. Oh my. That is going to take hours. I wonder if I can get it going long ways. Well, it looks like we have got a course set up. It's going to be the best course for us, I think. Going lengthways. We'll see if it runs into issues. You can see the bottom right of the field there. It's missing a chunk, so I'll be interested to see if it gets it. Then up in the top, or mid, where the houses are, it was wanting to cut across, so we can see it running into issues there. If I get rid of that eye and click on this, it will show us all the course. So hopefully we'll find out. It's probably going to take several hours. It is a small plough, but at the end of the day, this is one field. This is this big that I have. I'm probably not going to buy any of the other fields. I've got no need. So we'll stick with this plough and this setup, and hopefully it's going to cooperate. Time will soon tell. Right, what we'll do is put this against the wall. I'd like to try it out on some snow, but well, that's the wrapper. Of course, we don't have access to snow. Otherwise, after I save, I would dump some snow down and try it with some. Hopefully it's going to work. Should work. If it works on everything else, it shouldn't have any issues. Now, I haven't had any complaints from the JCB, so presumably that is working. And no problem at all. The next thing we can possibly do... This is going to make the live streams really boring this week, actually, thinking about it. So what we can do as groundwork is a bit of forestry, wood chipping and all that good stuff. So cut a course in. It seems like it's coping okay. I did see a game stutter there, so I am going to save it. I don't usually do this on camera, but when it's possibly going to break, I will quite happily do that. Now, it does look like the plough did not turn. So it is going to leave a line, I think. Yes, it should have been turned the other way. Huh. Oh, leave it doing its thing. As you can see it down the time here. 3 hours, 38 minutes, real time, guys. That's basically the rest of the week's live streams right there. Guaranteed this class tractor is going to be doing this job. Much as I hate to say that, that's what's going to be happening. It's going to be a bit of a pain, and this thing almost finished, so this is what we can do. This is going to need some go-go juice soon too. I have been keeping an eye out for some new tractors to add to the repertoire. Whether I'll swap any machines out, I don't know. But really, I haven't seen anything that's impressed me. And at the end of the day, it's stuff that I want to use that I generally put in the videos. If I don't want to use it, then I'm only going to get bored of using it and get rid of it sooner than later too. At the same time, I don't want to be swapping machinery out every day of the week. I don't want to get into that habit on the channel where people think that's going to be a norm, because it's not. So luckily, it did do pretty much most of it, so we won't have to do too much. So this is it for the rest of the video, I guess. Some nice, relaxing ploughing. I've seen the John Deere that George is now driving, kicking around. It was Dan, one of my moderators. Most of you will know him as that. Yep, the moderator you don't mess with. He found it, and honestly I wasn't impressed. It was just basically Tech Modding's 7R series they put out. Heavily chucked around, I guess, and chopped up. I guess it was theirs. It may have been a leaked mod. I have no idea where it originated from, unfortunately. But I just wasn't impressed. Because of that reasons, it seemed very much like that. And their one definitely wasn't ready for release. I don't think it had some issues. Whether you noticed it or not. I'm actually glad a lot of you agreed with me on that one. What I said about tech modding, and I'm very disappointed to see them make that decision on a stupid mistake on their part. Basically, what I feel with that one is you can't trust anyone in the farm sim community. Really, getting good trusts, it's hard. Because you do something like that, if someone wants it out there, they'll put it out there. Stupid thing is, I don't understand, is they gave full credit. From what I understand. If they didn't, I misspoke. But to my knowledge, they gave complete full credit in the release of it. So at the end of the day, why the hell does it matter? You were going to release it anyway. But that's the story that we've already covered, so that's old news. No need to keep bringing stuff up like that. But as it goes, it'll be interesting to see what other mods come out this weekend, or this week. We've already had an absolute banger of a start during the beginning of the week, with BM Modding releasing their broom, the Fleagle that they've shown and had around for a while in their fleet, I think. Is it something I'll probably use? Honestly, no. Is it a fantastic mod? Detail? Yep. And yep. And yep. It is. It's for what it is, it's amazing. BM Modding do absolutely beautiful work. Chrome Optima, the MB track, that I question what happened to that. I got a sneaking suspicion the model of that got sold to Callan Crops personally, but that's my opinion, as we've not seen that around for a game. The Unimog, I hope to God we'll be getting that, because that thing is just utilitarian. That'll be straight in the forest, getting worked on and doing some forestry stuff, especially to run the wood chip and stuff like that. Fantastic tractor. That's why I love that thing so much. If I had our field, I'd probably be able to get that piece of grass there. That's a pain that is there. Has been for a while too, I've just not done anything about it. I spin around and get this. I have to ask Oxygen David if he's going to put Moldy train angle in it. Thornton. Need to ask him that before it's too late. I don't think he will. I got a sneaky suspicion he's not going to. Which is a shame, it does make the maps look better. I'll switch off that. And at the time we do this, I will probably call it... the extra one's slipping? What are you slipping on? And how are you slipping? As long as it didn't do... well, it fixed itself. As long as it didn't do something stupid and drove down the other end of the field. That winds me up when it does that occasionally. Did I get that a little bit? Yeah, I did. Now, in doing all my forestry stuff... well, forestry... field work now... let's actually see if we can do this. Allow create fields. Yay, go on. Alright, put them back to fields. Happy days. In doing all my field work now, it's really just less to do later. Especially if I choose to put any manure down. I'm trying to figure out how on earth I can add manure into the game. Save XML. Realistically, guys, it's going to be a long time before I ever can get solid manure on the map. So I want to try and add that to the game XML. It doesn't seem like you can do it as easy as liquid manure. Alright, let's go check out the class, see what its malfunction is quick. Oh, you're caught in a tree. How foolish. May be able to fix itself and figure itself out, so we'll go back to plan. So yeah, it's going to be just less for us to do around then, and then we'll do the forestry and animals and maybe even snow clearing. Who knows, it depends if we can add snow in. Because yes, I will put snow back into the game and do some of that again. It was fun, it was enjoyable. and it's going to happen, what, every couple of weeks? Realistically. Even with doing the live streams, that I do want to get away from doing live streams and everything on one map. When I'm running 2 maps, it's easier because I'll just flip-flop between the 2. Sort of live streams and such on, especially if I've got more to do. Like say field 20, I've got that to do, and I'm doing another field on another map. Well, field 20 is going to take longer, so it would be beneficial to do that on the live stream. There's nice logic around it. There really is. So we'll clean up this edge here. And I don't think I have the ploughing forced on. Not right now with the way Seasons is. I don't believe the spraying's fixed yet, which kills me they've not fixed that. After all the bugs that I've got, it may be a difficult one to fix. That one bug where doing the 3 fertilization thing, that is pretty fun, and we can't do that right now in Seasons. It sucks. I believe that's still broke anyway, from what I understand. If I'm wrong, I am wrong, and I apologise for that. But from what I understand, that is the gist of things on that one. And that is the video. Ran over a little bit again, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back at you tomorrow for probably some more Sandy Bay when I record that. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.